So my experience with Craig and Greg, going into it, I was a little nervous. Hadn't really worked with people who were so drastically different from myself. These are two older men. I'm a younger college woman. I was very hesitant about the whole project. However, I was still able to go into it with the mind of social justice and how are they being impacted by the world and how can these things be changed, which I found out through my process that a lot of the predispositions and assumptions that I had about how they would feel about Wake were actually wrong. I thought that they thought students didn't treat them right, and I took kind of an approach of Wake is bad and you all aren't being treated fairly, how can we fix this? But actually, they really love it here and they genuinely care about the people and the students here. And so I found that I sometimes overassume, and I learned that not everyone has a terrible experience here at Wake. Not that Wake is a bad place, but sometimes I forget that just because I'm creating a narrative in my head doesn't mean that that's always going to be true. And we talked about this a little bit in my class about how our approach to this course and to this problem might have dissuaded our opinion in going forward. However, I was able to create some amazing relationships with two people here and my fellow peers as well. I've been able to see Craig and Greg around campus now, and it's not awkward when I see them. I'll say, hey, I'll talk to them for a little bit. In fact, I just saw Greg the other day. Or when they'll come into my building and they'll make a joke about how Collins is falling apart. So it's really cool. I'm really glad that I participated in this activity or experiment. No, project. Sorry. But I hope that I was able to impact their lives, but the biggest thing is that they were able to change mine and create new perspectives for me.